Wow, it is a very dark winter day today. So miserable, it's unbelievable. It really annoys me that I say this and it never comes across on camera, but it is just, we've got the lights on. It's so dark. Obviously these cameras have like auto brightness to make it so that they're better for viewing, but it is a dark and miserable English day. But what you can see is, I don't know if you remember what this looked like last summer, but you can see the ground starting to grow. So what happens every year is it all dies back, everything just dies down, and then about this time of year everything starts growing again. So even if you look very closely on the wall, you know that this wall comes alive in summer. There is a little bit of purple just there. See? We have purple. Good morning, everyone. Just a little bit of an intro there. Oh, I'm gonna make my morning drinks and vitamins. Also, lol at everyone that noticed what it says on that board in my last vlog. I've just got up and I've washed my hair. My hair badly needed a wash. I was very hot in the night. I get sweats at that time of the month, so I was like, oh. But this video is gonna be a little bit of a sort of updated what I've been having done, what I'm getting done, what I do, and like little beauty routines. Hopefully I can fit as much information into this as possible, because today I am going for my next appointment for my braces. Carrie is also getting her consultation done for her braces. She'll get them when she comes back from her trip. So that's today, and then later on in the week I have a trip to my aesthetician as well. So we're gonna go and see him and get a bit of an MOT there as well. And with it coming up to summer, I have some little beauty routines to go through with you as well, because I get so many questions, especially when you guys see my hands. I get the most questions about my tan when you see my hands, because I like to think that my hands are pretty good when it comes to tanning. I've seen some bad tans in my life, and I have kind of perfected my little routine. I don't use any of those like tan removers or anything like that. So I'm gonna go through that with you. I actually did my tan a couple of days ago as well, but that's how I do it as well. I don't really have tan down days, which people find really weird, but I don't wait until all my tan is gone and then apply a new layer, because it seems weird to me to do that, because otherwise I'm just not enjoying the benefits of having a tan all the time. So I wanted to find a routine that works so that I could always have a tan, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna be going through those things with you as well. I think as it stands, we've got a fairly chilled week, which is good. I'm only going to London today for my braces, and then I have no meetings this week, which is great. So yeah, I'm gonna have my morning tonics and get ready to head down to London. Should be good. First thing I'm doing today is soaking my braces in my mouthwash. I do this every morning because I'm just really conscious of the fact that they can get a bit icky, can't they? And I've got the crystals, and I did do a bit of a wash on Friday, but I've got to be honest, the crystals didn't do what I thought they would do, because one of them's even become a little bit discoloured. So I've realised I've got to be careful. But I must have had some pasta last night at the baby shower, and it had garlic in it, but it was only a small amount. But I swear they like amplify the taste of things. Not that I have them in when I'm eating. It's just a weird thing, and I'm really sensitive to like smells and tastes and things like that anyway. So I've got them soaking. I'm gonna leave them to soak whilst I have my morning drinks. Absolutely refuses to use her cat flap. Refuses. Watch this. Hold on. Hello. Oh wow, the soggiest moo-moo. Lovely paw prints everywhere. So for anyone wondering if she ruins the house, she scratches everything. Exhibit A on our dining chairs. She gets her food all over the floor, and every time we get fresh bedding or anything cleaned, she puts mucky paws all over it, don't you? Little soggy moo-moo. Much like the littlest hobo, but soggier. Okay, we're in my dressing room and I am just about ready to fake tan. I'm sorry if you can hear the rain, but like I said, it's the most miserable day. So let's talk tan. Now I do have a tanning blog post where I've kind of talked about this before, and I'm sure I would have talked about it on my channels before. But a good tan that lasts a long time comes down to a few main things. So first of all is prep. So if you want your tan to look good, you better be prepared to devote some time to it, especially in the shower and in between when you tan. So this is what I use in my shower. It's a exfoliating mitt, and I used to have to use this all the time because I would have to shave every single day. Now that I'm having laser, I don't have to shave every single day, which is amazing, and the hair is just getting less and less. So what I do instead, put this on my hand, I apply a pump or a squirt of my shower gel, and instead of using my hands, I use this to rub over my entire body and just buff. It's not a vigorous thing, it's not something that should hurt. You are just paying close attention to like the bits that attract the tan, so like these bits of your wrists. I also usually get it around here a little bit, and fingers, knees, elbows, toes, often sometimes neck as well. Sorry about my alfalfa sprouts, by the way. But I don't do it so it hurts, and I do that every single day. It's just such a nice little self-care beauty routine to get into the habit of. It's good for your skin, it renews it. My skin always looks like really nice and shiny because of it. So first and foremost, it's that. I also have one for my back as well, so I use this to exfoliate my back, because that is one of the things that like I think that so many people are like, well, I can't see it, so who cares? And it's like, no, come summertime when you've got your cute little cami on, people will see your tan on the back. So this is essential and a good little exfoliator anyway. And also, to be perfectly honest with you, even if you don't tan, these are good practices for your skin to avoid dryness, to avoid like the buildup of dead skin. It just gives your skin like a renewed thing. So this isn't just for the self-tanners. I feel like this is just good skin prep. So if you're going to tan, I would get out of the shower and not apply any moisturizer. My skin can feel a little bit dry, which it does now because I've actually waited way too long, but it can feel a little bit dry. But the moment that you get your tan on, it's going to feel nice and hydrated. So this is the perfect opportunity for me to tell you that I'm working with Saint-Tropez on this. I feel amazing to be working with Saint-Tropez. I've been using their product for like 4 years, and I literally said to them, I was like, I don't use any other tan products, so I really, really would love to work with you. So to still be working with them this year is amazing, and this year is really exciting because I'm going to be working with them for the whole of the year. So even though I did that anyway, I'm doing it like more now. So it's really cool. I am working with them on their new product. This is the Saint-Tropez Self Tan Express Bronzing Gel. So this is the latest launch from Saint-Tropez. You know that I am the biggest fan of their Purity Gel. That was a game changer in especially the morning tanning like ritual. But it also made tanning so much more accessible for people that don't really enjoy the guide color of tans and things like that. But this is the newest one. This is the Express Bronzing Gel, which is kind of, obviously I've always had Express at like my core. That's my intense tan, that's my flawless tan, that's my height of summer, but also going out tan. It's kind of like my all-rounder. And then I would use Purity Gel as like my in-betweens or my top-ups, or a maintenance product. It's great. I still use Purity Mist on my face pretty much every single day as well. So this has all of the gorgeous like deep color that Express Mousse had. Instead, it has it in a bronzing gel, which is packed full of hyaluronic acid, so it's going to be super hydrating. So if you're a morning tanner like me, or if you find that your skin gets quite dry, this is the perfect option for you. Obviously it's super fast acting, much like the original Express Mousse, and it's really lightweight. It's buildable as well, so if you want a darker tan, you can go in with a darker tan. It's got the guide color, so if you maybe haven't tanned for a few days, it comes and it kind of blends everything out. Because it's so hydrating, it's super blendable around your fingers and your feet and your hands and all those really difficult areas as well. Obviously I just don't want to stand here and talk to you about it, but there's so many amazing like benefits to this product, and I've been so excited to be able to feature it. And I've had so many questions about my tan recently, and this alfalfa sprout is really doing its most, isn't it? Yeah, okay, let's put that. As you can see, it has been lovingly used. This is like my bottle that I've been taking everywhere with me, and I'm going to kind of talk you through it, show you the textures and show you the finished results. So as I mentioned, at the moment I do have a little bit of tan still on. I applied this on Friday night and it's now Monday. I have buffed every single day when I've been showering, so it's fading really nice and evenly. If I can get up close and show you, there's no sort of patchiness, there's no like build up or anything like that. I've got none of that sort of like snaky skin where you can see it kind of breaking up. I've got none of that because I've been buffing my skin, and that is key. Using a product that's hydrating, using moisturizer in between. Obviously Saint Tropez has its own moisturizers as well. If that works for you, you can use that, or if you use something else, that's great. And using a good tan, because quite honestly, I think that there are some shocking tans on the market, and the reason why I love Saint Tropez is it's like the original. Like, it's the original. They've gone through it all, and they have perfected their formula over years and years and years, and I trust them, I love them, and I am excited by every single product that they bring out. So I can't believe I've spoken to you for this long. However, let's get the mitt on. So just to show you the kind of thing that I do, I just kind of want to give you a little bit of an example. So I put the mitt on like so. My nails are a nightmare for this. But yeah, I put the mitt on like so, and I just move in circular motions. I'll have a shower gel obviously on here so it foams and makes it smoother, but it's not really anything that you have to like pay much attention to. You just, you know what feels right and where you've missed, so you just continuously buff over until you feel like you're clean. And this is great if you've read that thing on Twitter where they say, have you washed your legs today? Doing this means that you wash your legs every single day, okay? And you should be doing that. I do that. Wash your damn legs. And then, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't really want to particularly get naked on here. So I'm gonna show you a quick close-up so we can do a before and after on here. So this is my already tanning situation, and I'm going to reapply it using the new Express Bronzing Gel. As I mentioned, I tan in the mornings and I let my tan develop through the day. If I'm wearing white or anything that might discolor from the guide tan, I will use the Purity Bronzing Gel so it doesn't ruin it. However, I mostly wear black, nothing gets ruined. I am going to pop a bikini top on, I think, and show you how I apply things on my arms. There's not much attention to detail. It's all in the application really and the prep. So I start off by taking all my rings off as well, because otherwise you get build up there. Right, bikini on. I'm gonna show you my top half first. Velour mitts, these are essential. Velour mitts are the only option that you should be using when applying your tan. I've tried the ones with the little thumb things that look a little bit more like mittens. No good. Just these ones are perfectly fine. They're washable as well, so better for the environment in terms of sustainability. I go for black because I don't like things to look grubby. I'm always completely clean when I apply my tan, so I try to use one for about a week with, I think there's probably maximum 3 applications, probably usually 2 applications that week, and then it goes in the wash. So if I squirt a little bit of this on, I usually start from my feet, but that is the solution, all kind of, you can see packed full of hyaluronic acid there. So what I first off do is I squirt it onto the mitt, and then I distribute the product into the mitt so that it's not all concentrated in one place. And then I take my arm like so, and I just apply like this. And I buff it in. I'm not looking to be able to really see the streaks of the tan, and I'm not looking to get the darkest tan. I'm looking to get the darkest tan, but the most natural looking. So as you can see there, it just applies on really, really easily. And this I kind of treat as my body moisturizer, if you get what I mean. I make sure I go and don't flash my boobs, but go everywhere, absolutely everywhere. On pump, distribute, and buff. Take it all the way up my neck. Always remember to exfoliate the back of your neck as well, because that is one of the places that tan can build up as well. Make sure I work it into my areas, and then we move on to the other arm. Unfortunately, some of the jewelry on this hand I'm not able to get off, so I just have to work with what I've got. Apply, so you can see the guide colour going on. We just buff like a moisturiser and make sure we aren't flashing. This is very hard to do. Usually I am butt naked in here, applying it, and it's great because I've got bare luxes no one can see in. Sometimes I use the back of the mitt to distribute even more, so there won't be any product on there. So it's just really good to buff things out and make sure it's all in nicely. There's no particular like uniform other than I usually start from the bottom up just because it seems to work better. Once I've kind of applied as much as possible to the area, I use what's left on the mitt and I buff it into my face. I will regularly apply the Purity Mist throughout the week to keep my face tan topped up, because it's the one that fades the quickest because of all of your double cleansing and creams and retinols and things like that. For the back application, I use another velour thing and I apply it into the center. I do tend to apply a little bit more, and I again work it in. So I work it into the product, flip it over and buff. Now this is going to be hard with a bikini on, so to finish off, I'm going to go over here. Okay, top bit is done. Both hands applied. Now for the legs and the tummy. Let's bring you down here. Here we go. 2 pumps for the lower leg. And I buff in. So I buff it into the calf first, like so. And I just keep buffing. And as I'm buffing, I drag it down onto my feet and buff around the edges as well. Into the toes. And voila. Same again on the top. 2 pumps and buff. And then 1 pump for the back. Same for the other leg.
Got me up all night, putting things on the side. What do you have in mind?
The back. I am now going to blend everything in so I don't have a bikini line mark, and finish off telling you my routine. Okay, my tan has now been applied. Now you'll see that there is definitely a difference already because it's got the guide colour on, but this will now develop over the next couple of hours. I leave this on for the whole day, but you are able to wash it off after 2 hours for something a little bit lighter, 3 hours for darker. I just leave it on because it does stop developing after a while, and so I never really get that typical fake tan smell. And because of the way that Saint Tropez products smell anyway, I've never really experienced it, so I'm always really happy to just leave it on for the whole day and not worry about it, and then I wash it off either in the evening or the next day. It doesn't really bother me. The next part of the routine is the hands. You will notice that I didn't apply any moisturizer to my hands or my feet. With this product, I feel that I don't need to apply any moisturizer to my feet because of how hydrating it is. It all just blends really well. With my hands, I leave the tan on until I've finished my hair and my makeup. Once that's finished, I go and wash it off and I apply a really hydrating hand moisturizer or hand cream, and that is what I find to be my most fail-safe option with creating the blend in my hand. So it allows it to develop a little bit, and it also allows it to develop in line with the rest of my body, but then giving it that wash after a couple of hours means that it stops developing and blends nicely into my body. So that's my tanning routine, and I'm so excited to finally be able to tell you about this product because I know that so many of you trust and love Saint Tropez in the same way that I do. And so whenever they have a new product come out, especially when it's their express range, because for people like me, it's perfect. And it was perfect for me on Friday because I had my second laser treatment, and I obviously hadn't been able to tan that entire week because you can't have fake tan on when you're having laser like the week before. So I had my laser treatment and I was going out that night, so I had to rush home, apply a quick layer of this and wait for that to develop whilst I got ready to head out for drinks. So it's a godsend. So I'll link it down in the description box. I'll also link my blog post, although I do think I need to do an updated one because obviously some things have changed, so that you can use that as a point of reference. But hopefully over the next few weeks, I'll be able to write you a little guide or something like that. So yeah, I am going to get ready. I'm not gonna do my makeup with you because we did it in a previous vlog. I'm not gonna do my hair either, but I'm gonna get ready for heading down to London for my teeth, for my next procedure. Let me know if this was helpful for you, because I know that tanning is such a daunting process. I also know that a lot of people don't like tanning, and I respect that. I do like tanning, so please respect that. I've seen a lot of tan, and I've seen a lot of bad tan. I think it's really important to test things out for yourself and make sure that tans work for you, because there's a lot of misinformation and a lot of not great products out there. So I hope this was helpful. Anyway, enough jabbering on. Okay, tan is developing nicely. I've just washed my hands because my hair and makeup are done. We are about to leave to get the taxi down to London. I appreciate I'm wearing my Saint Laurent dress again. I just love this outfit. I need to get over it. I have ordered some other pieces, and I am doing a few more orders because there's been some pieces I found really nice online that are like quite inspiring, and I think that they'll work well in my wardrobe. But this dress is just getting its use. I love it. I'm gonna put on a really warm faux fur coat though, because I'm so cold and it's such a miserable day. But at least my tan is all good. I'm just gonna put some hand cream on now and then put my rings back on. Ready to go. What did you put me down as?
You're my emergency contact.
What did you put as relationship?
It used to be Oscar, but like, he doesn't answer the phone.
Oh dear. We've just arrived to Chelsea Dental Clinic, and I think I'm going to be having my tooth filed today and also having my buttons put on. Carrie's also having her consultation. Are you excited? Enthralled and living my best.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Sorry, she's doing the important stuff, filling out what ice cream she likes. Yeah, so we're waiting to go in now. Sorry, the lighting's really bad in here, so I'll just put it like that. But yeah, we are waiting to go in, and I'm excited and / nervous. I've also taken a painkiller because I always take painkillers. I don't know why I wore lipstick today.
Okay, I'm going to keep the suction in just so it's nice and dry, but if it gets too cold, just let me know.
Okay.
Don't worry, you're in super safe hands, okay?
I hate you. You wait. I can't even say it. It's karma's coming for you.
Down on the ground, all I do is thinking out loud. Yeah, I'm vibing with all we have. I'm feeling what we are now. All I do is thinking out loud. Cause I'm running with these emotions, stumbling out of bed. One hell of a roller coaster.
Now it's Carrie's turn in the hot seat. Does she get a funny thing in her mouth, like a mouth guard at this stage?
Not today.
Oh, livid, absolutely livid. Your time will come, Grayson. Good afternoon, everyone. I have not spoken to you for a few days now. I had my buttons fitted. They are all sort of, well, I think I've got like 1 or 2 down the back on this side. I think 1 on this side. I've got 3 on this side at the bottom and 2 on the bottom that side. It was a completely different experience to the last one. She was like an actual ninja at putting on the buttons. It was like, and then they were on my teeth. There was no burning me, which was obviously what I experienced last time, which was why I didn't go ahead with the Invisalign. She was just so good, and Rona is like so sort of sincere and like compassionate to the fact that I was so scared and that I'd had such a bad experience. I had my teeth filed as well, and she was like, we're gonna do some today and then we'll do a bit more another day, which was great because I didn't enjoy that the most, but it was only one of the drill things that I didn't like. Other than that, it was fine. And now I'm on my first set of retainers with the bumps on, although I'm changing my retainers every 7 days. So that's going to be interesting, and I can actually feel now that I'm ready to change to the next one, so that's really, really exciting. I also didn't get to show you my tan the next day, but I have just reapplied my tan today, so I have a new fresh layer, and I definitely think that I'm looking extra golden because it's now the evening and it's developed a little bit. Basically, I'm getting ready to go out this evening because sad times, Carrie is leaving.
I'm going for 2 weeks, Millen.
She's taking her first holiday in almost 3 years. Not that I don't let her before everyone has a go at me, but she's going somewhere. I'm not gonna say where she's going because that's private and she's going to do her own thing, but she's off on her travels for 2 weeks and I am going to be left to fend for myself. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. And tonight we're going out to celebrate, so it's just Carrie and I going out for some wine and some cheese, and we might go and have a little bit of a dance.
That was last weekend?
No, we went out last weekend and Carrie let me peak way too soon because she forces me to drink. She's like, drink your drink! Literally, she gets so aggressive. She's like, drink your drink! And I'm like, I've actually wasted, Carrie. Like, I can't drink anymore.
Not what she said at all.
I don't say it because you have a go at me and I'm scared of you, okay? No, we're getting ready to go out now, but first of all, I'm heading over to Bicester to see Dr. Ayad. I am going to get my B12 shot, so is Ali, and we're just gonna have like a chat. I'm gonna see if my nose needs any kind of topping up, but we're gonna head over there and see him just before as well, because this is the only time that he could get us in and I desperately need mine. So we're heading there as well. I am gonna talk you through my like skin treatments and stuff like that as well, but first and foremost, I am going to head over there, get that done, head out for a night out, and because it's just the two of us, I thought I could take you with me tonight. I don't usually take you on my nights out, but we are going to Woburn Mosaic, so I thought it would be quite nice to bring you with us on that. So we literally have to go in like 5 minutes, and Carrie, I can hear, is getting restless. Yeah, so anyway, but before we go, my room is a little bit of a mess. We'll leave it there.
Shocking.
See, basically, I'm in my vest as well. I've not put a top on yet. This is not how this is supposed to go, I'm sorry. Carrie thinks it's funny, but I've got her some gifts to take with her on her travels.
I've got to take them with me.
Yeah, you've got to take them with you.
Oh God, this could be interesting.
So,
I'm way limited.
I was thinking long and hard about what kind of things that you were going to need on your travels. So
if this is a photo of you.
No, I wanted to get my face printed on a jumper. Damn it, why didn't I get that done? But in here is a little selection of things from Ali and Looney and me.
I love the tote bag.
Well, you always need a tote bag to carry my shit in, so I thought I'd get you another one.
Oh,
do you like the card? Do you like the card?
I'm gutted for me. Or your self-exploration or some shit. Don't be mad if you get home and I'm dead. Are there categories for humans? I literally want to put out a missing poster saying, if found, please return to husband. Requires gin and pasta function.
You need to put one of those labels around my neck. That's what it is. Like,
missing.
yeah.
Like, in case
if found.
press button.
Yeah.
Deal, then I won't die if you don't die too. I don't want to die. I love you lots too. Please shower before. And don't get coronavirus.
So you can read. I know you like a hot water bath bottle, so I thought you probably can't take one with you, but you can take a little one.
With me.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's
Emergency cagoule! Emergency cagoule!
I was actually going to take like 3 pairs with me because I break them so frequently.
Well, now you've got an emergency glasses repair kit.
That's so funny. Oh God. Millen, charge and listen. Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, I know.
You can do both at the same time?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to have like a pre-recording of you on it or something. Charge and listen to me.
Turn it around. Those are if you start thinking that you can't do it. Little motivational cards to get you through it.
What makes you think I'm going to think I can't?
Well, just in case you need to kick up the arse one day, it's there.
Because I haven't got you with me.
Exactly.
Like, physically bring me up. Oh, you little silly sausage. Thank you.
Useful stuff. Useful
Really
shit.
useful. And I literally love the fact that you are this panicked about me going for 2 weeks.
Well, you know.
It's fine. I mean, it makes me feel great because it's like clearly I'm needed. But at the same time, I'm going to be worried. I'm going to be like, is she still alive?
I'll send a flare.
Yeah. Where is she? Is she lost? Like, is it raining?
Is she cold?
I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is do is thinking out loud.
Okay, we have arrived to the Bicester Clinic.
Hello.
Welcome back to the vlog. He's
How are
a seasoned veteran
Nice
on
to
the
see you, always.
seasoned veteran on my vlogs now. So I'm here for my B12 shot, and I've been looking forward to this for a very, 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 very long time. I don't think I'm gonna allow it to be like this late next time. I'm gonna be like knocking down his door to come and get my B12, because both Ali and I have definitely felt the slump afterwards. So I'm hoping that it's gonna be the same this time. You're gonna give me that good stuff. Okay,
Right, shall we?
Let's do this.
Get out those twiglets.
Have I told you about the wondrous effects that I have experienced from this B12? In the sense that I no longer get eczema on my eyes. I have not had one breakout of eczema on my eyes
Amazing.
since I had this done. I haven't been ill once, not once, and I was getting ill at least once a month.
Now, I'm not going to claim that that's the result of your B12, because it's not supposed to do that. What it does is your energy, okay? It kind of gets you out of that slump that you may be feeling after working a lot, but it's not it's not what I would promise a patient that is going to deliver.
Think of the wine and the cheese that we're about to have. Mmm, cheese. Say it. Mmm, cheese.
Okay. You're okay.
Think of cheese. What cheese are you, Millen?
Did you just squeeze it like a spot?
There we are. Do you want the plaster?
No, I'm okay, honestly. Although next time I want a plaster with my name on it.
Right.
No.
Nosy?
Yeah.
Should we do it?
If you think it's going to look better.
I think we'll give it just that little zap. That.
Okay.
It's worth doing. The triangle of shame.
The naked schnoz.
Yeah, this naked patch in the middle of your face. But you know, it's okay. It's
All of those
having the
promises
treatment.
that you made me.
I'll put it on this. Okay, we're going to go down. We're going to do this.
You tell me that after we've gone down. All of this time that I put into this contour, I have no idea.
I literally have no idea. But it's really important, you know, all jokes aside, that if you're doing a filler treatment, the skin has to be exposed, because if there is a problem, you need to be able to see it. But it's still looking good. I mean, what is it now? 2-3 years coming up?
That's way longer than that.
2016.
I've been in my new house for 2 years.
16.
It was 2016.
When I first got my name.
I was still at ASOS.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It looks amazing. And that's what we see with everyone, you know, it starts to become a long-term result. Sure, there may be little tweaks needed along the way.
And only because I come here so much.
You should have a parking space.
I should have a parking space, actually. I also feel like there should be a plaque on the wall. An ode to Lydia on the wall. I would really like that. I've always wanted a dinky dink.
You got a dinky dink.
A dinky honky dink.
Was it worth losing your contour for?
Yes. Now I've got a little pink nose, and I've got a new dinky dink. Very happy. Dinky McDinkerson. We love it. I have swapped over to my phone because I can't fit my vlogging camera in my bag, but I'm heading over to Carrie's now, and we are then going to get a taxi to Woburn Mosaic, and she doesn't know that Alex and Alex are also going to be there to meet us, so that'll be a nice little surprise for her. And then we're going to have wine, and then we're going to have cheese, and then if we fancy it, we're going to go dancing, so it should be really, really nice. This is so weird doing it like this. I feel very, very strange, but yeah, so we're heading there now, and sorry if the audio or the quality isn't up to scratch, but I just couldn't fit the camera in my bag as well as all of my makeup.
Cheese.
Yeah,
Stilton.
yeah, sparkling oat blue. That is roll right with a silver birch bark on the outside, so be careful. Gothams the black bomber.
Oh, the black bomber.
Vintage blue. And the Duke, which is the soft
we like
blue
this one.
Yes.
with the,
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't like that one.
like
You
that
like that
one.
one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and the
Just got off.
gluten-free.
Crackers, thank you so much. Oh, there we are. Okay, if you didn't get from that rendition of all of the cheeses that we have here, we are at Woburn Mosaic, and they're surrounded by all of the fabulousness, and I have the two surprise guests, but we're going to tuck into some cheese. They've got camembert, salami, all the cheese. Good stuff. surprise guests in the house. Surprise! With their cheese and their bumps. Yay! Look at these two. Look at the state of them. I don't know why Alex looks orange in this.
Is it, which one? Which one? I know, that's what I do. Yeah, I've got a big I can feel stick in there. And something sticking in there. She's gone back inside. Are you inside? Yeah. I can't wait to meet them.
I can't believe they're going to be little humans soon.
It's really weird, isn't it?
Good afternoon, everyone, and happy Sunday. I haven't spoken to you since Friday because obviously I was very hungover yesterday and I spent most of the day just chilling in front of the sofa. In front of the sofa or in front of the TV? Probably in front of the TV. I don't usually tend to sit in front of the sofa. Sit on it. I also wanted to show you my developed tan. Because I do it in the morning, it's always really hard for me to show you it later on when it's actually like developed. So this is one that's developed today and I just get a really nice like natural sun-kissed glow. But I really like to be a nice warm natural tone, and the way that I do it really works. Also, hands are looking flawless. Like for me, your hands are so important, so are your feet, so is your neck, and I've spent a lot of time kind of perfecting it and finding the products that are actually as good as they say that they are. So I thought I'd give you a quick sort of shot of me with my tan. For me, it's just so important that it looks natural above anything else. Seeing as I am standing here chatting to you now, I have just washed my hair as well. Nice and clean. It's getting so long. So long. I wanted to talk to you about the B12 because I am already starting to see like the effects. Today I got up, I went for a run, I did some weights. I wanted to do some yoga, but I actually didn't get around to doing it because the day was just running away from me. I've made my tonic. I haven't actually made my lemon and ginger tonic for 2 weeks because I didn't have the energy to do it. It was very weird. I feel like I've spent the last 2 weeks on the sofa and it really feels like my energy is coming back. However, you might notice that I have a little bit of a bump. I do sometimes get breakouts from them. That is a side effect and I'm able to manage it and treat it and I'm okay, but that's something to consider as well. It's also not like an answer to all of the things that I've experienced. Like, I'm just telling you what's happened to me. I'm not a professional. I'm just letting you know that for me, it's changed my life. For Ali, it's changed his life. So that's why we go. We don't waste our money on it because we notice a difference. And even if it was just a placebo effect, if you get something positive from it and you've got the money to do it, just do it. Just do it. What else did we do? We had a good night out. Such a laugh with the girls. I ended up buying a piece from Woven Mosaic that arrives tomorrow, so hopefully I'll be able to show you that when it arrives as well. I'm just going to be putting some bits away, doing some washing. Then I think I'm going to do some writing as well, so it's all good. I'm going to put some clothes on though because I am stood here in a bikini because I wanted to show you my tan. Spend the rest of the day with you, but this is my golden Saint-Tropez tan. I love it. It might be sunny, but we are on the back end of our 4th storm now. This is Storm George, and yeah, I'm sick of the storms, even though it's sunny, to be fair. It makes it a little bit more manageable if it's sunny. Oh, my little flowers are dying. So here is the fresh batch of my ginger and lemon tonic that I've made. I'm gonna make Ali and I a glass of this because he's going to need a little bit of goodness after his night out last night. I think we're just going to maybe organise the house and chill out today. Lovely. Good morning, everyone. It is a madhouse already here. We've got George here, we've got Andy here, we're about to have Johan here, and there's a lot happening. I kind of took it easy over the weekend, to be perfectly honest, and I just kind of updated you yesterday. But today is Monday and I'm having the best start to the week. I've had my first PT session in like 7 months, and Steve came at 6:30 this morning, so I was up at 6, and it feels so good to have done some weights this morning. In fact, holding my camera now, I can like feel it affecting how I'm holding the camera, but it feels good and it's worth it. I'm also just feeling so wide awake. My energy levels feel renewed, and I feel, although my nose does feel really itchy today, and I'm not sure why that is. itchy in those bits. But yeah, so I'm feeling really good. And at the moment we've got Andy here. He's putting up my marble relief up on the wall at the top of the house, which I'm so excited about. Ali said he wouldn't do it and it really upset me. So to have Andy here doing it, I'm very happy. He came to just sort of like update us on what's happening with the kitchen because the freezer is going in this week. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. And then after me impulse buying the piece of artwork at Woburn Mosaic on Friday, I have them coming to drop it off today. So I'm really looking forward to that as well. It's going in the kitchen, I think, but other people were saying going downstairs, but I'm not sure. We'll have a look. We'll have a see how it looks in the space, but that's really exciting. So lots of art pieces going up. I am still waiting for, I think, about 3 pieces to arrive from Etsy though, but I think that they were coming from like all over the world. So fingers crossed they come this week because I'm very, very impatient. I'm also very colourful today. I'm wearing one of the Johanna Ortiz dresses from the H&M collaboration. This one is probably the most wearable on a day-to-day basis, and I just love the colours. So I went for something a bit colourful today. So I'm gonna get on with filming some bits and pieces for Instagram this morning and crack on with the day, but I'm so excited to be getting stuff up on the walls. Oh, I can't tell you how happy it makes me. Now I just need to find some pieces for this room because this room I feel like we can go a little bit wild in. So yeah. Oh, actually no, I've got a piece coming for this wall, haven't I? Oh, wow. It's gonna like pull the whole wall down now, isn't it?
What do you think, Liz?
Oh, wow.
Are we there?
Oh, it's so perfect. Oh, it looks amazing. Oh, look at that view. That is perfect. Bob on, Andy.
To me, from me.
Yeah, this is your fault, Grayson. This is what happens when we drink wine and eat cheese.
I like to think I've made you a more cultured impulse purchaser. Instead of fashion, it's now art.
Oh my gosh, you wrapped as well.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. The frame on this is so nice. I'm actually scared that I'm going to break it. You know when you're like, yay! Oh. It's so nice. Oh, I love the frame on it as well. Ta-da! I think it looks really nice in here actually.
Oh my god.
Just gently.
Clunk. Do you want me to hold it so you can see it?
Yeah, is that okay?
Yeah, of course.
Oh yeah. No, that's it. Wait, so move it over.
Yes.
Oh wow, it is so perfect. I'm so glad you made me drunk by that.
Good juices.
It is absolutely perfect. I was worried about the pink, but it's perfect.
I think it's very subtle.
Yeah. Now handbags and paintings. Yeah, that is exactly what this needed. Very, very happy.
Good.
Yay! Oh, so perfect. This is where I've been sat for the majority of the day so that I can look over at my new baby. How sad am I? This is how I ended up styling up the area. I got the wicker basket from the back bedroom just because it wasn't supposed to go in that bedroom anyway, and I thought it would work quite well for a place to put the cushions on when we don't want them on the seats. Now I know that not everyone's into cushions on their dining chairs, but I feel like the colours really bring in the rest of the kitchen and definitely complements this little area here. It makes me so happy. Just can't get enough of it. Now that I have finished up eyeing up my new purchases, I've been making dinner. I'm actually just making a pasta bake today, which is already in the oven, super quick and super easy and probably incredibly not healthy, but it took a matter of minutes and that was all I fancied doing today. Good morning everyone. I am just getting my hair done for the day because I actually didn't bother to straighten it yesterday, so I thought I would just quickly run some straighteners over it because I don't want to look like an Ewok going to the spa today. What have I got to tell you? So, my breakout from the B12. I got a spot here, and then I got a spot here, and then I got a spot here, and now no more spots. So I'm hoping that maybe my body's a little bit more used to it, which is really quite exciting. My skin is actually really good at the moment, so I am happy about that, that's for sure. I am heading to Dermaspa today. I know I feel like I live there, but I'm having so many treatments at the moment, like all of those treatments that you want to get done but never get round to. Now that I can go to like one place, basically, I am heading there today. So first of all, I'm getting my nails done. Look how much my nails have grown out. Can you see that? Yeah, look at that. They are so long that I've been struggling to type. So even on my computer yesterday when I was doing emails, I was like, I can't type. I honestly just have a manicure and I have gel polish, but I'm going for like more, what's the word? Like more classic finishes for my nails now. I don't really know why I'm doing that. I think I'm gonna go back to the sort of thinner tip that I had, but I just really like it. I feel like it's really nice and feminine, and I think it was seen as quite dated for a while. I remember, I think I had it once and someone was like, oh, French, how dated? And I was like, oh, I had no idea. I'm not really that bothered by things like that, as I think I've been quite vocal about. And I look on Pinterest for like nail designs, and if I find one that I like, then I go to my little Heidi, although Heidi's not doing my nails today, which is sad, but she's got a very important date. So no Heidi for me, but I'm gonna leave with lovely nails anyway. And then I'm having my second hydrofacial and Dermapen. So I'm gonna be out for 24 hours with the Dermapen. I love the hydrofacial. George described it yesterday as a pressure washer for your skin. And I was like, yeah, that's actually really accurate. So I'm going to have my face like pressure washed, essentially, and I really like that. And then the Dermapen is to help with any scarring and like areas where I may have overdone it on my skin. It just helps with texture, with pore size, and any scarring that I've got. And obviously I used to have acne, so it will help with any scars that I've got from that. And I actually just think my skin looks its best at the moment. Honestly, I'm so over the moon. The fact that I've just got a little bit of my By Terry CC serum on my face, as usual, I feel fabulous. And honestly, it was so weird. We were having a clear out of the computers yesterday, and there was, on my computer, there was a video from before Christmas, and I didn't watch it, but the like holding screen of the video was me turned like that, and this whole like side of my face was just like red spots. So yeah, now I'm kind of taking care of it. So there's lots of things that I'm actually having done at the moment, like I'm having my laser as well, and these are all helping. Like I used to get so much texture on my face. I also don't have to shave every day now, which is just a dream. A lot of things are sort of playing a huge part, and I'm just getting them done, and it feels good. It feels good. I also put my new brace in yesterday. So I'm on week 5 of my Invisalign now. This one feels a lot thicker. I've not got it in at the moment because I'm having a hot drink. I don't ever want you to think that I just use products and I'm like, that's what sort of contributes to my skin. I'm getting my skin to a good place, and then I'm going to like maintain it with really good products. Then you'll notice that I'm never like, although I was gonna say, I'm never like, oh, this product got rid of my spots. The one product every time that I turn to if I've got spots is Luna from Sunday Riley. The blue tansy in it is so anti-inflammatory to spots. It's the one thing that like calms them down if I do ever get them. So that's the only product I would ever say that about, really. Obviously, like my on-the-spot retinol ones, they like burn them off. But the ones that really make a difference, like a noticeable difference, is that one. I'll link it down below, but everyone's different, but that's the one that sort of makes a big difference for me. But yeah, so I'm just improving the overall situation of my skin, I guess, and just making it its best. Investing a little bit in my skin. And it's weird that at like 31 years old, my skin's like the best it's ever been, which is so nice. Because all that time when I was a kid, it was like, oh, your skin's always like so lovely as a kid. But actually, I've got my best skin at 31. So I'm having a chilled, no makeup day, gonna put on some comfy clothes. Anyway, I'll chat to you when we're on our way there, I think. It's a very sunny day today, so I have sunglasses to protect my eyes and hide my tired, weary face. I'm wearing leggings because comfort. And I always find, I can't be the only person that thinks this, that it looks weird if I've got like a really nice outfit on and then my face looks like I've just got out of bed. So I go for like dressed down casual when I'm wearing like leggings and trainers. But this is my outfit. I popped on some Laura Mercier body cream and some Erin Amber Musk. So I've just got Sweaty Betty vest on. I think this is like a Vince cashmere jumper or something. Acne leather jacket, misguided faux fur gilet, Tala leggings, Dior trainers, and Chanel bag. And these are Dior sunnies as well. So yeah, that's my look for the day, nice and warm. Do I want a scarf? I might want a scarf. It's very cold outside. But I'm gonna head straight to the post office now. Sorry if I'm talking funny. They're very thick, these Invisaligns. The ones last night were like so much thinner. Very, very bizarre. But yeah, so I'm a lot more salivary, lovely, and a lot more lispy today. Soz about that, but we've got to do what we've got to do to get them straight teggers. So yeah, let's go. The sun is shining and I am taking the Aston today because Ali needs the Range Rover. I always feel a bit too fancy driving this, even though I'm very fancy. No, I do. I always feel a bit weird. I just like my big car. It's like my big car. Right, let's go. I'm not talking to you in the car because I can't do hashtag dash cam.
I'm laying down on the ground. All I do is thinking out loud. Yeah,
The balloons are going to burst, so they're going to hydrate. So it's a really nice one. It just works just on the top layers of the skin, rather than the TCA. It goes quite a bit deeper.
Although I didn't flake from the TCA.
It's probably because you've been having regular treatments.
This is the most satisfying part of this facial. You get to see what comes out of your skin. Luckily, mine's not too bad. A few little floaters in there, isn't there? Numbing cream is going on for the skin pen treatment. This is when I lose all feeling in my face. And I have just had my skin pen. Wow, that's red there, isn't it? Oh, I'm so excited. But it already looks so glowy. Good morning, everyone. Just got out of the shower, freshly washed, ready to fake tan. I hoped to finish this vlog yesterday. I got home from having my treatment. I ended up having a 3-hour nap on the sofa. I never, ever nap unless I'm hungover. I was certainly not hungover. I napped about 1 o'clock-ish, I think. And then I woke up at 5 and I was still absolutely exhausted. George went home early. I then ended up going to bed at like 9:30, 10. And waking up this morning about 7:30ish, I got up, had my morning drinks and tonics and all of that stuff. Got back into bed but didn't fall asleep. I think what I'm establishing here is that my body is probably fighting the flu or a cold of some sort, because I did feel the other day that I was getting a bit of a sore throat, and I took my tonic and all of like the healthy stuff that I have and instantly felt better. So I think that this sleeping is like my body needs to like repair. So I'm not going to be drinking alcohol this weekend, which is fine because A, my alcohol drinking buddy has left me, and B, I'm hanging out with my pregnant friends today. So not only am I designated driver for them because they're the queens today, I thought that was a good way to stop me from drinking at the weekend and having any wine or anything like that. I obviously didn't get to show you my skin after the treatment, and actually I was quite frightened. My skin was not the same as it was the last time, which was so weird because I had a milder peel this time. So it was really quite red. Obviously it looks like this now, so there's still little bits of redness. I'll insert a picture that I took this morning because I was sending it to my friends because I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do lunch. I look like I've been burnt. But no, it looks fine now, and I'm totally fine to put on makeup. I've put loads of like nourishing products on my skin, and actually it doesn't feel too tight, which is really good. It just feels like a deep cleanse and like lots of hydration going in. And I also had a salicylic peel, which was really good. It's kind of similar to the Illumier ones I used to have. Those I think they are anyway. I've never really looked into that, but I think they are. They're not like as harsh. So I had that, and then I had the skin pen, because I'm having, I think it's about a treatment of 3 of those to deal with any scarring and to help with my pores. You know, I've always moaned about my pores, so I've been doing that. So I am working really hard on my skin at the moment, and it is paying off. Between all of the things that I've been having recently, obviously my laser as well that you saw in my last vlog, these are all things to get me to a place because I want to wear less makeup. I actually feel like I look better now not wearing so much makeup. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of go through this with you and go through all of the things that I'm sort of having done at the moment and really seeing a lot of benefit in. And it's one of those things that not everyone's into, and some people, they just want to be as they are, and that's absolutely fine. I really love exploring these kinds of treatments, and I love looking my best, and I love fake tan, and I love makeup, and I love beauty. And so these are all the kind of things that I'm sort of into and I quite enjoy. So I hope that if there's anyone that's watching that is kind of interested in this stuff as well, then you'll enjoy it as well. My think that's kind of everything. Hopefully I can start a new vlog now. I feel like this has been the longest vlog ever, but I'm so ahead on videos, I'm kind of taking it chill. All of my trips have been cancelled. I think I mentioned that, and I had a meetup and an event at Harrods, that's been cancelled. So it's actually come at a good time that Carrie's gone on her holiday. It's sort of like a nice sort of chilled time, and that's why George could go home early. And yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog now. I do have a discount code for the Saint-Tropez new product, the new bronzing gel. I will pop the discount code in the description box down below. I kind of put this at the end because I thought if you get this far, then you get the discount. No, it'll be in the description box. So if you want to try out the new product that I am literally about to put a fresh layer on of now, so this is what I usually look like when I'm about to tan. I'm gonna put a fresh layer on of this, and then I'm gonna take my girls out for some lunch, which I am looking forward to. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for supporting, and I really hope that you are still watching at this point in the video because this is a long one. So I'll see you in my next one, hopefully. I hope you're not bored of me. Take care, bye.